Welcome to the pit.
That one right there, that's it. That's the pit.
It's
That's
backwards
the name.
in the screen because we look like fucking idiots now.
I guess we could have read it better, but you know what? This is the first.
We're gonna go
trial
for
run.
The first one is a trial run.
This is the first episode. So
Backwards pit. Thank you.
it's a tip.
Okay. I'm James.
It's a tip. Eric. Hey, what's up?
Lydell. Nice to meet you all.
This is gonna be our first weekly video log or.
You said it was a podcast. So.
Well, yeah, but I guess we could make it a video vlog or a podcast.
Vlog, something like that.
Yeah.
Third-person vlog.
We're vlogging.
Yeah,
Totally.
I'm vlogging here, bitch. Anyway, so we're gonna have topics today, basically talking about anything in particular. Everything here is acceptable.
Except for fan fiction.
Yeah, but anyway, fan fiction.
Off your rocker.
And no, you know what? No, I'm gonna go there. We're gonna move on.
Furry stuff.
Okay. Stop with the topics. Okay. First off, we're gonna talk about Eric's subject here.
Oh well, what is there gonna be what games you're playing, or are we gonna do the comic books of
The camera's on. Why not?
All right, fine. We'll do.
You got white hair too.
I know what comic books. Well, first of all, what games are you guys playing? Let's do that first. First of all, what games are you playing like right now? Like, are you in the middle of?
Okay, man, that's a pretty big list right there. I still gotta finish Third Birthday. It's out on the PSP. Spin-off of Parasite Eve. I also need to finish Ninja Gaiden 2, Sigma.
2. Wait, you haven't got to 3 yet?
No, I haven't gotten 3
Lazy.
yet. I know. I'm kind of slacking, but 2's really intense compared to things that I've heard about 3. So I'm taking my time enjoying 3, despite hearing all the bad things I've heard on it.
Yeah.
Who was talking shit about 3? I can't remember.
A lot of people actually were talking about shit about 3.
Yeah, a lot of people were talking about
A
shit
lot.
about
Because they say that Ninja Gaiden 3 has dumbed down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot.
All you do throughout the entire game is use one sword. You auto home on enemies. You don't personally. But I was checking out, the marketplace. You can purchase more items for him to use, but it's not like you go through the game, you go to Muramasa's shop, and you're like, hey dude, look, hook me up with some Peruvian flails.
So you gotta pay for your extra content.
Yeah,
basically. Well,
whatever.
Okay. I'm still playing Skyrim, surprisingly. I don't know why, I love going up to people, like, I swear to God, there's been at least like a whole hour I take it during the game, just fucking going around and push dying people. Guys on the fucking ledge of like in the first city, and I go like, he goes like, I can't remember what he says. He turns around, and is like something stupid. So I'm like, okay. He turns back around, and fucking does a frontal flip.
Have you heard about?
Once you refrain from doing that, it frightens the people. Fuck you, push die.
I'm Dragonborn. Fuck you. Have you heard about the Xbox and Microsoft wanting to put making the Skyrim Xbox Connect enabled? Have you heard that?
Oh,
they want so you can do your shouts. They want because the Kinect has a microphone. They're going to put it that way where you can shout at the Kinect and it'll actually go blah in the game, which is like the only thing it'll do. Mm-hmm. But that's what they're calling it, the Kinect.
That's
experience.
totally gonna work because the Mass Effect 3 voice commands totally work, right? The aura shotgun jumps over the ledge, pulls a sniper rifle out. That's not what he said.
Okay, if you can do voice commands in Mass Effect 3 with your Xbox, I want to know: can you order people to have sex with you in the game? Could you have sex with me?
That's probably gonna break the game. It's like, all of a sudden, your entire screen pulls up, does not compute. You done crashed the hard drive and everything on it. Red ring of death doesn't pop up. It's just it's like blinking green. It's just like.
It's blinking pink.
Or a face comes up and goes, "Oh, stop it." So
Well, I'm in the middle. I'm still playing. On my new PS3, I'm still playing Street Fighter Cross Tekken.
Boo.
Whatever, and
no, Capcom, not the game, but
I'm still playing Street Fighter Cross Tekken, which I love the game, by the way. It's awesome because people go it's not a Tekken game. It's like, no, dude, no. It's it's cool because if you don't play Tekken, you can play the Street Fighter game. You're not going to be left out because people are like, it's not Tekken. It's because it's Street Fighter Cross Tekken.
Right. What a whole bunch of people don't realize and fail to realize is that there's Street Fighter Cross Tekken, and then what will come out eventually, if this does continue to have its good reviews, is Tekken Cross Street Fighter.
Yeah.
Street Fighter Cross Tekken is using Street Fighter mechanics. Tekken Cross Street Fighter will use Tekken mechanics.
Exactly.
So if you want your Tekken game you need to wait for Tekken Cross Street Fighter.
Well, it's if they
Or
do,
get Tekken
because
Tag, stop
Capcom's
whining.
really like fucked up because you locked half the content on your.
Yeah,
disc.
everybody is like flipping their shit.
But like you gotta pay extra to unlock the content for the CD. So it's like
Yeah,
saying I
that's
go buy a
bullshit.
soda from Mountain Dew,
and
like
can't
I get drink half of it. It says like on the caps like you must pay us an extra $1 to get the extra.
It's like
Man, Mountain Dew.
Dude, I'm sorry, I'm throwing that can in the street, and someone's gonna have a flat tire because the seal's so strong and I'll pop their tire. No, I can't.
No, I'm not doing that bullshit.
And
I can't
Skullgirls.
do
I'm
that.
playing Skullgirls.
Okay.
Yeah. And then there was the other topic. What comic books should be or deserve their own movie and or TV show? And like, what comic books do you think deserve like their own movie and or TV show?
They're already doing The Walking Dead. I'm a big fan of that.
Huge, yeah. Walking Dead. You seen that yet? You've watched Walking
I've
Dead?
seen glimpses.
Oh,
I'm not gonna lie. Even though I'm the
God.
zombie fanatic, I have only seen.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I've only seen
He's
glimpses.
a zombie fanatic. We're not. We fucking follow it like it's the goal.
I'm
Okay,
a
but
zombie.
wait,
No,
okay,
I
wait,
protest.
wait,
I'm a zombie. I am a zombie fanatic.
I'm a
I'm
zombie
back.
fanatic too.
Learning
But-
stuff about people.
But I mean, it's the entire. I come here. I'm at school from 9 to 2.
Yeah.
And then right
By the way,
afterwards.
filming in the Sinclair Community College. That's where
This is
we're
the
filming
pit
at.
down the library.
Yeah.
And then right afterwards,
And we're
it's
cussing, so they're gonna be happy about this.
4 to 5 to about 1,
Mhm.
and then when I
Yeah.
get home, it's homework. So majority of the time, I'm missing out on
All this
Yeah.
good
But
stuff.
It is on
Hulu and is on Netflix.
It's
Yeah,
also on
Netflix,
demand
yeah.
too if you
Yeah,
got
it's all on
cable.
demand. On demand, yeah.
Only a few episodes left.
Yeah,
And we got the Talking Dead. Oh, this is really cool. Let's talk about the episode.
I don't know. Chris Harbour's pretty cool. Have you seen him on websuit?
I love him on website. I just like I'm looking at the series. I'm like,
I don't know. There's just the Talking Dead was the best part of the best episode was it was like the season I think 2 or 3's finale. And they were talking about like the cloak, and they found that are gonna get the girl with the katana come in this next season. It's gonna be really awesome. Like
yeah.
The two
Well, I'm
zombies,
wondering
like,
how they're gonna do it
chain.
because Rick technically in the comic never
Okay.
shot his friend. He never shot him. It was his son that shot him in the comics.
well, he still gets shot though.
And Rick completely is like losing his shit, which he doesn't lose.
He
until,
is like
later.
going like kook like crazy right at
Well,
this point. Like
yeah.
he is nuts at this point. Like at the season finale, he was like, "This is no longer a democracy. This is a dictatorship."
So
It's like,
welcome to the dictatorship. And get ready to see the governor.
calm down, dude. And then there's a prison.
Well, that's where they're going. Like, because the prison, I don't know how they're gonna do that because it could be like wind up being 2 seasons because it's so big.
Yeah.
And like you get the governor, coming in, and like, well, you know what happens at the prison, right?
No. Well, in a prison, yes, but not in that prison. I haven't read the comics. Sorry.
Oh, nah. What happens in prison? Oh.
Yeah, but I like how we were talking about like what TVs deserve. We already talked about one that has a TV show.
No, God. Anyway, I can't
I
think.
think-
I think Broken Gambit.
Yeah, like as a movie or a TV show.
They could do both.
Yeah.
I think you're. Yeah.
Yeah,
do
it
both.
could
I
work.
want to say a TV show would work a little bit better.
Yeah.
Than a movie.
Yeah, because for some odd reason every single movie that has superhero movie that comes out with a bad guy, death bestows upon the villain.
Yeah.
Therefore,
Mhm.
they can't bring back
The villain. Yeah.
So like
Spider-Man
bigger-
Every
single Spider-Man movie.
So
Which they all killed themselves instead of.
Yeah.
Green Goblin, I'm gonna stab myself.
Whoops.
Doc Ock. Fucking.
Please don't get me started on Spider-Man.
Venom.
The
No!
Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies, because I will literally,
Sandman, I'm not a bad guy.
I will literally go ape shit. Like I will literally go crazy. If you
well, I guess what? Venom didn't.
don't start me on Venom.
Well, I'm just stating. You all say that each one has killed themselves. Venom technically didn't kill.
Yeah, but he might as well have because he was such a shitty performance. He might as well
Kind
kill
of,
himself.
Really Topher?
I was really bad. Yeah, I really didn't understand
Really?
that one.
Eric,
And then he was a
that's-
photographer. Like, really?
Well, he did start. Well, actually,
I'm-
Flash Thompson did work for the Daily Bugle for a short time, so that does work.
I do understand that, but exactly.
Yeah, Flash. Yeah,
He's the Ultimate Series.
He's supposed to be a jock. He's supposed to be like this big, burly, like I'm a football player guy. He's supposed to be like that.
Exactly.
And then they get this actor who's like
Dude,
the
I could be Eddie Brock better than
skinniest
this
kid
guy.
like on television. You get the dork kid from that '70s show to play this jock guy. At least get someone who with a little bit more girth. I would have even accepted Nicolas Cage, so he would have been hardly in the movie because it would have been like his face.
What is this mystery with the Venom?
This is Nicolas Cage as Venom. Hold on, this is Nicolas. Hey, Spider-Man, I'm Venom, and I'm gonna steal the Declaration of Independence. Shut up! No wait.
Rub it with lemon juice.
No wait. I need to go on my flame bike and revenge souls because I'm Ghost Rider. Hold on. I'm gonna kidnap the president of the United States.
Dude, it could work because you get the guy from Fantastic Four who's the Human Torch is Captain America.
Well, they're revamping the Fantastic Four, so they don't count that. They scalped that and they're not counting it.
You're gonna redo Daredevil because I didn't.
No, they're not gonna redo Daredevil because that.
I didn't like Ben Affleck. Sorry.
Ben Affleck.
I call him Ben Affleck.
Then they messed that up. That wasn't.
That wasn't. But Daredevil was bad, but it wasn't as bad as Elektra.
Yeah.
Elektra was terrible.
What about X-Men Origins Wolverine?
One Deadpool.
Deadpool.
They fucked up Deadpool. They messed up Deadpool.
Ruined the movie for me because they fucked up Deadpool so bad. I was like, fuck this movie for me.
The only cool part, because Fox channel like FX will show it like every so often, on their channel on DirecTV, and the only part that I will watch in that movie is like the beginning, where like the very beginning when he's still in Weapon X, where like and then Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool's like chopping all those bullets and shoot. That is the only cool part of the movie. After that, the movie just goes is done. Like if you could watch that section, like that's the movie, like a whole 30 minutes of that. That's really the movie.
I call that a mini episode.
Yeah, but it's
Hugh Jackman's not bad, mind you.
No,
he's not.
It's just he got handed a shit.
They keep messing up the roles.
They're making another Wolverine movie too.
I wonder how that's gonna work though, because Disney owns Marvel, but Fox owns X-Men.
Which that's another thing that kind of confuses me too. Like,
Sony owns Spider-Man.
Just for the fact that the DC.
I know.
The DC people are
Warner Brothers.
Yeah, but and they're the ones who normally aren't super overzealous when it comes to killing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you have Marvel, who is.
Yeah, that's Warner Brothers. DC's always been Warner Brothers.
Okay.
Yeah, DC's always been Warner Brothers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Always.
Okay, well, I don't know if the... Oh, well, shit. I don't know if they could do that because that'd be too fucking hard to do. I'm not thinking of a comic, but I'm thinking of a manga they could do.
The TV show?
Well, yeah. Or you only consider American comics or...
No, it's any comic. I mean, but just remember,
Trigon.
America can't do anime movies.
Trigon as a Western.
That would work as a television show, I think.
Mm-hmm.
That would or a movie, like a really good.
Well, if they did that, then that would be like borderline steampunk.
Mm,
Borderline steampunk, futuristic,
Westerns,
and post-apocalyptic.
Yeah,
it's like they had to have those
this
three
big
elements.
sandwich of like
because
don't
they
handle the Michael Bay. Don't fucking handle the
they
Michael
have the
Bay.
ships.
They're aliens.
But they're like sand ships.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So like it'd have to be like a post-apocalyptic, which would explain the depletion of Earth and why they're just like in like little gardens.
And then how like some are like robots people.
Yeah.
We'll explain that. I think either a series as far as TV show. I think Dead Man from DC Comics or Booster Gold is a great series for a TV show.
I think Booster Gold would probably be definitely a television series.
Yeah, definitely. But actually, Sci-Fi has ordered a pilot for a Booster Gold TV series.
No.
Yeah, and super excited about it. Sci-Fi, get on that, seriously.
Sci-Fi does produce some good things.
They except
Once
for the
in a
movies,
while.
except for the movie. Mega Croc versus Ultimate Piranha Man. Like basically, that's all they. That's like all their movies.
It's Mega Croc versus is it Dino Croc versus
Mecha Godzilla.
It's Mega Gator versus Dino Croc. What the fuck? Where's the good old Godzilla movies?
That's what they're trying to emulate, I feel, but it's like, no. And then have you seen the effects for those? They blow all their budget on their television series. Like they blew. I think Sci-Fi blew all its budget on changing its name and the Stargate series.
How many Stargates do they have?
Over 5,000.
How much?
Yeah,
its power level's over 9,000.
Yeah,
Seriously.
totally. Oh, I know one thing we have to talk about. We have to talk about the guys that men wish they could think like on ScreenRant.com. It's a big list of movies. It's a big list of movie dudes, and it's like because it was celebrating that movie Think Like a Man. So Screen Rant posted a full list of 1 through 11 of men from movies that guys wish they could think like. And I thought
personally,
cool
I wish I could think like
we talked about
Johnny
the choices.
Bravo, dude. That guy is just
dude. Everybody wants to think like Johnny Bravo.
Dude, like that's what bothers me. Like, I would love Johnny Bravo to be. No, you're not take that back.
I was about to say, like, I'm thinking in my mind, do you really want to be Johnny Bravo? Like, you really want to think like him?
He never really got like anybody.
Dude, but he's not that bad. He's actually complimenting a lot of the women. He's not always touching them, and they fucking hit him. I was like, dude.
He's very simplistic and okay.
I call it subtle on that.
Okay. But you have to think of about this.
Get to it.
He lives with his mom.
He does. Yeah, he does live with his mom.
He lives with his mom. He always has a little girl following him.
Oh no!
That's
even though,
how do we get on Johnny Bravo for one? Like,
you're the one who say that.
I know.
I
know. Okay, we gotta move on.
I don't know. It's kind of funny.
Okay, then here's my topic. We got Wesker, who's blonde hair, wears glasses. We got Duke Nukem, who's got blonde hair, wears sunglasses, and we got Johnny Bravo, who's got blonde hair, wears sunglasses.
So we talking about Hitler or what?
I didn't know this was a Hitler thing, but no, like I think it'd be hilarious how they're like so similar. Okay,
you want them to just live in the same house together?
Know.
Like,
think about it.
It's Duke Nukem and Wesker and Johnny Bravo. They live in a house together.
Okay, I can see.
Is the guy only thing regular show making the show?
Yeah.
Oh god, it'd be hilarious.
The only thing that I can see that the three do have in common is like, in a sense, their own egotistical ways about themselves.
Yeah.
Like they all have like that kind of thing in common.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Wesker's bent on wanting to dominate the world. Period. So he's definitely already all about himself. He doesn't care, whatever. Johnny Bravo's always trying to get a female, and he's always thinking about how good he looks.
He does look good though. To be
you don't know who his dad is though. It's like his dad's Duke Nukem.
You know what? I wouldn't put it past him.
His dad.
I really wouldn't put it past it because it's Duke Nukem. Like he got a lot of girls. And his newest game did suck.
Well, for what it's worth though, like. The company who did Borderlands finished it out, though.
Yeah, but still, like, that doesn't.
Well, you can't shit on the people who try to do it for the
fans. I understand.
You know, like, they did it for the fans.
They could have done it better.
The game wasn't it's supposed to be played like an old PC game.
Yeah, it's supposed to. Yeah,
that's
the
problem.
problem. It's not kind of. It's really not trying to do anything. If you have a deep appreciation for retro gaming,
I do, but I just didn't like how the game went. Like,
were you expecting things to have progressed way more than what?
I wasn't expecting progression, but I was just expecting
What do you want? What would you want?
Okay, how about start off the game? The first like 10 minutes of the game, you don't have guns. You just use your fists. Like if I'm playing Duke Nukem, I want guns like all the time.
What's wrong with using your fists?
Because you're fighting aliens and you can't just fight aliens with
your fists. Okay, dude. Look, you go through the first two things of Doom. The first two stages of Doom. And you do it. At a decently hard level. You do it at a decently. No, you start with a pistol.
You got a gun though.
You start with a pistol and a fist. And if you do it near the harder levels, you fight more enemies, and they have a stronger resistance. Therefore, eventually, you will run out of bullets within the first stage.
Okay, I stand corrected.
So I'm just saying.
I just got served.
So I'm just saying.
To be honest, Duke Nukem's fists are like fucking iron, dude. It's bam.
The game encouraged you to take steroids to increase your fucking punch power. I swear to God.
There was awkward moments. There's a glory hole. Did you know there's a glory hole thing? A glory hole thing?
In what? In the new Duke game?
Yeah, like you increase your ego.
Wow.
Yeah.
You play pinball to increase your ego. Like he plays his own pinball machine game to increase his ego.
You pick up a fucking turd.
Ego increase. Look at this. Pick up turd.
What
ego
sick bastard would do this?
Ego increase. If you punch a punching bag, ego increased.
Once. Wait.
Just once. Look at that
there's
woman's
DLC
breast.
too.
Ego increase.
You know there's DLC for it too. for the guy who cloned me. It was something cloned him. He cloned him.
Oh my god.
It was hilarious.
What did you clone me? Like, we're 10 times. Dude, I think a Duke Nukem clone wouldn't even fight the regular guy because they'd be like, look how awesome we are.
They called him Dad.
That almost sounds as bad as like the Having Children movie with all the women's calling Janelle mother.
Oh god.
The vision of the clones.
Oh god, no. Alright, new topic.
New topic. What's another topic we got for today?
What if America can't do anime movies?
Hell yeah, they can't.
No.
They can't do video game movies either.
Nope, they can't. No, it's like how hard. It's like just look at Doom. Can't do. I mean, it was cool that they kind of did like that one scene where like it did look like the video game.
Yeah, that's the only scene that I liked.
Cool scene.
That's the only scene I liked, but they changed.
I'm not supposed to die. It's like, bitch, you're in Doom.
That entire thing was. So I guess it's safe to assume that everyone who supposedly died actually just turned into a hellspawnish demon instead of an angelic super being.
Apparently.
I guess so.
Apparently. Well, besides the Rock became fucking like.
Rock is always
Rock just became like a super hell bent demon thingy.
Yeah.
He was 2 steps away from turning into Nemesis. Fuck you both.
I'm sorry, man. Like he wasn't on Nemesis standards, and even then, like.
What would you say though, like standards wise? He
was okay. Okay, like if I was to
Dark and Blackheart.
If I was to put it in like the monsters from Doom perspective, he was probably like in between the Barnon of Hell and the Cyber Demon. And like that's Doom
cyber
monster.
demons in hell.
That's like the Doomsday. Dude, that Cyber Demon's a bitch.
I know, but I love how like that's the thing and how like they're cyber demons. I don't know. I just think it's kind of funny. Like it's like.
Oh yeah, you gonna play Cyber Demon on me? Fuck it, Cyber Dragon.
Blue, no. Then I'd counteract that with Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah. You want to win this? Dark Claw. End game.
See, as soon as I hit Blue Eyes White Dragon, like that's the end of where my Yu-Gi-Oh!
What are you talking
stops.
about? Dark Hole Magic Jammer.
Oh, Magic Jammer.
Magic Jammer.
Mystical Space Diver.
Tools.
You want to do this, bitch? We got it.
I just want to put this in perspective. This is the actual first vocal Yu-Gi-Oh! Match. Just happened 30 seconds ago.
Well played, sir. Well played. Well played.
All
sir.
vocal,
well
no cards. All vocal, no cards. Just totally just happened like right now.
Which is kind of what they do in the fucking show. I'm gonna play this card.
You only see like the picture and the stats and like where how do you memorize the effects and everything? Like all I see is a picture. I don't see what you can just be making this stuff up. I see nothing on there.
All you need is those giant like things on your arm to like put your card on.
Here's my point. They use Japanese cards too. And if you're American, use Japanese cards. You can say whatever the fuck you want. And that's cheating.
Unless you're playing a Japanese person who can read things.
Well, fuck. Then you wouldn't do that, obviously. Well, fuck, he's gonna know what I'm saying.
You collected the cards from no, because then there's other people who look at the American cards and memorize what the card can do, and then if you want to play,
but those people are nuts.
Yeah, well. Anyway, moving on for anime adaptations. Dragon Ball Evolution has to be one of the most worst movies I have ever seen. Like, and I've seen shitty movies, believe me. Yeah. This is like worse than fucking sci-fi Dino Croc versus fucking Mega Gator.
But even those are good because of the like you can watch them with a comedic tone. You can't even watch Dragon Ball Evolution with like this. I'm gonna watch this terrible movie and make fun of it. Like if you know anything about Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z, it will literally enrage you.
No, what it was Benny taking the series, bending over a chair and raping.
Mostly. I had the unfortunate...
exactly.
Yeah, I had the unfortunate pleasure of giving it a chance. I bought it for $5 at Walmart.
You need to give your $5 back.
I need to get my $5 back.
Man, I'm glad I've never viewed this movie like at all. Someone at my job when I was working at the Arby's on Airway.
Yeah.
Someone told me that they saw the movie and they thought that it was good. And I'm looking at her like she's ridiculous. Like I'm like, you're a fan of Dragon Ball Z?
Damn it,
She
she's
said,
a
yeah.
woman.
And she's just like,
She's
I thought it was
not allowed to be a fan anymore.
She's like, and I thought it was amazing.
Your fan stuff has been taken away. Give me your fan card.
Like that's what she said, and I'm just like, it doesn't look good. I'm not giving it a chance. And she's like, just give it a chance. I'm sure you'll like it. I'm so glad.
Give it a chance, my ass. I ain't fucking touching it.
I think I would have raised the TV through like a window.
Oh, dude,
no, you will.
Dude,
You will.
you would have gone Super Saiyan. You're so fucking pissed, and like force Kamehameha, just like fuck his blah.
It would have gone through the window, and then but then people would have been like, why'd you just throw that? I was watching Dark Revolution, but they would totally like get it, like they'd be like, oh, you're watching that, no, and then keep throwing shit. Like, just do it.
Seriously,
Keep
dude,
throwing.
if you just fucking take a piece of paper, ball it up, and throw it, that's stronger than the movie's Kamehameha, basically.
Wow.
It's like wind.
Also, they related it to airbending. In the movie, they related it to like airbending because he did this whole thing where he was the girl his love interest in the movie, whatever the fuck her name was, I don't care. But he's like blowing blowing up candles with his fucking Kamehameha. It's like no one does that with that.
And Yamcha was actually legitimately the same. He's useless. He's
useless.
He
was useless.
That's the only thing that got.
And Bulma was Tomb Raider in this movie. That's what
she was Laura Croft Jr.
She was Laura Croft in this movie.
Bulma's not Laura Croft. I'm sorry.
She didn't even have blue hair. She was a brunette with like blue and purple streaks. Like, I'm serious. Like, no joke. He's just.
It's okay, champ.
It's okay. It's okay.
You didn't have to watch the movie. We did.
Well, I mean, that sounds as bad as Dead or Alive.
No. I guarantee
I
watched Dead or Alive.
This is worse than Dead or Alive.
Well, no, but I mean, just essentially coming off the context of each thing that they've gotten wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, the Dead or Alive movie that came out, they had an American chick play Ayane.
But were the characters
with purple
hair. Right though, as in like their actions? Because Goku was emo in this one.
And he went to high school.
You played the series, right?
A little bit.
Okay. Well, you have.
Yes.
Fuck. So
you have.
Okay. So you remember Christy was hired by Helena's dad to kill Helena.
Yeah.
So why are they friends at the end of the movie?
I honestly don't know because I did not want to watch this movie.
See,
I really didn't want to watch
you haven't.
it.
Okay,
No.
So it's
dude, there's a Tekken movie.
What?
There's a Tekken movie, not the cartoon
There's
movie.
also a King of Fighters movie.
And the Street Fighter movies.
Oh,
The Legend of Chun-Li.
The Legend of Chun-Li.
Dude, I accept the original Street Fighter movie instead of the.
I would
movie.
rather watch the original
With Jean-Claude Van Damme.
with Jean-Claude Van Damme. First, a Finnish dude as the most American guy, and he's like, you think that they would?
I thought he was French.
He's something that's not American.
So,
but they have him played the most American guy in the game. Like the guy's so American, can tattoo of the American flag on his arm. Like that's how American guy is.
American
douche.
Run.
But they didn't even set it up like a tournament. You think if you're going to play like a Street Fighter movie about the Street Fighter game, you think you would set it up like a tournament, like Mortal Kombat was. At least that movie was, centered around a tournament, which is what Mortal Kombat is.
First Mortal Kombat was not bad.
It wasn't bad at all.
The second one.
The second one was stupid when he came back, but we're talking about Street Fighter. But they didn't center it around a tournament which is weird. And then they have all the characters in there in these weird ways. Like E Honda was Hawaiian instead of Japanese. Yeah, he was Hawaiian instead of Japanese. And then
Hawaiian sumo wrestler.
Then you have like the scrawniest guy playing M. Bison, like the guy who played Gomez in the Addams Family movies, plays Bison. And thank God he died before the movie came out because he didn't have to see this shit.
Oh, hey, shoot! What? The new Bison gets to live and bathe in his glory of this Chun-Li movie.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah.
And what made it? Dude, like I caught the end. I caught the very end.
And you didn't die in 7 days?
I wanted to. Come on, like he seems like a perpetual like. Okay, you play Resident Evil, right?
Yeah.
You know how like Alfred was so like infatuated with Alexia.
Yeah.
Like M. Bison was like that. What it was like his daughter or his kid or his sister.
He's like that with Chun-Li. He's like that with Chun-Li.
No, it was like some other person who was like blonde. It was like the key to his weakness, like made him weak or whatever.
That never discussed in the games, by the way.
Tammy?
No, I don't know who she was. It was like just like some random like put in. Like I couldn't.
Let's throw this blonde
this is
chick
from
in.
like
It's poison her ivy. Just got their hair blonde.
it was terrible.
No,
Like it was
the
just like it was
kid-
just like it was like he needed like this kid needed to be around him, or like if this kid was away from him, or some crazy mess. Like because like at the very end he's like watching her from a distance, and like he's even like that was the result of him being killed because he wasn't paying attention.
See, I know why the girl. I figured out the mystery why the little girl's in there with the blonde is because like her mom slept with the director, and he had to fit her kid in there somehow. So he just wrote that in there.
Are you fucking?
No, I was no.
he
That's
just
my
putting
theory.
his stuff in.
That's my theory. That's my theory. That's my theory.
Okay.
But I mean, like, and that was the end. I caught the end, and I was like, "This is horrible."
You didn't even have to watch the rest.
I
of
didn't.
This,
I didn't
this
even.
is
I
shit.
wasn't even like, Well, shoot. Well, since the ending was so bad, maybe if they caught the no,
Since the ending was
no,
so bad, maybe the rest
maybe
of it
the
was
beginning
okay.
was like better, and it just went to a deep. No, I didn't even bother. It was just like, okay, I saw this. I am never, ever going to try.
At least that Street Fighter Legend of Chun-Li, at least that didn't spawn a video game of the movie, because if you all remember, there was Street Fighter the movie, the game.
Yeah, I remember that.
There was that.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that actually existed.
Why'd you have to remind me of this shit? Oh god, like I want to like erase shit out of my mind, like spring clean it so I don't remember bullshit.
It's so funny because this Street Fighter the movie, the game is the movie.
Right.
The movie is the game. It's Gameception.
We got Battleship coming out soon.
Oh, that's a board game. That doesn't count. But I
Dude,
will see
I'm
this
waiting
movie.
for this movie. Tic-Tac-Toe Extreme. I'm waiting for that movie.
No, I'm waiting for
It's getting hot.
Candyland the movie. I want Candyland the movie to come
Oh,
out since
God.
Battleship is coming out.
Shoot some ladders.
They shoot stuff with ladders. That's the movie. They shoot ladders.
I would say one, but they already made a movie of it.
What? Clue.
Fellow.
No, Parcheesi the game.
Parcheesi.
Parcheesi the movie.
Wait, didn't they make a movie about this?
I don't know. And then they made Clue, which actually works.
Yeah.
Well, Clue is good, though.
Yeah, Clue's a.
I like Clue.
Now,
Clue's a good
wait,
old
what
school
was it?
game.
I want to see the Battleship movie only because, like, I want to see how they fit in the line "You sunk my battleship."
Oh
That's
my
like
God,
the only
dude.
reason I want to see, just how they fit that line.
It's
in.
got Liam Neeson saying, "You sunk my battleship."
Because if you remember in the G.I. Joe movie, like the original one, they fit in the phrase the knowing is half the battle.
What about Yo Joe?
They put that in there.
Okay.
But they also fit in the phrase knowing is half the battle from their like little anti-smoking, no kid drinking campaigns.
Oh,
Like, wear a helmet, kids. Knowing's half the battle. Like, they
well, what
put
do you
those
get
shit
for the
in
new
there.
G.I. Joe movies?
I want to see because Cobra Commander actually has a mirror mask now, so I'm pumped. And Snake Eyes looks even cooler than he did in the last movie. Doesn't look like he's wearing another
What happened
skin
to
with
fucking
lips.
what's his name? Dennis Quaid. Oh yeah, I forgot.
All the Rock is in it, and so is Bruce Willis. This is the new G.I. Joe movie. I'm not kidding. Like,
Why
there's
does Bruce Willis like come across as a smart ass in that movie? He's been like that in Expendables, and now he's like. I'm fine.
Expendables 2 as well. There's another Expendables.
Oh, and no,
With Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Well,
With Arnold Schwarzenegger.
this. Chuck Norris, you lose your epicness, bud, because you make a rated R movie, which is supposed to be extreme, gory guys movie, turned to PG-13.
Yep.
So give us your epic card because you know what.
He never really had it because Bruce Lee trained him.
But
So
Bruce Lee
it was
killed
all Bruce
him.
Lee.
Well, in the movie, was it Return of the Dragon?
I think it was Enter the Dragon.
Okay, he kills Chuck Norris, and everyone forgets that. It's like, well, Chuck Norris is alive, and Bruce Lee's dead. It's like Bruce Lee's not dead. You just don't see him.
Yeah, Bruce Lee's like so awesome and fast, like you can't see him. Like
Bruce
he's
Lee's-
probably in the room right now. And he's
Bruce
like,
Lee's stuck in limbo.
Or he's inhabited Jet Li, passing on the legacy
Yeah,
to another
true.
league.
Dude.
You know who's more epic than Chuck Norris? Macho Man Randy Savage.
Yes.
Nigga!
And then you know someone modded Skyrim to replace all the dragons with Macho Man Randy Savage? I'm serious.
Oh my god,
I'm
dude. If the
serious.
Booster Adal would be like a Macho Man catchphrase, oh yeah,
No, it's not the Fusra, it was just the dragons. Like, you remember the opening scene in Skyrim, like, you pick your character, like, what he looks like and shit, and then you're about to get assassinated, and you hear that dragon roar. Instead, they modded it, so instead of that, you hear, "Oh, Macho Man, can you hear Macho Man coming?" And, like, I'm serious.
That made the game so good.
And then he comes down, like, and in order for him to breathe fire, he goes, "Yeah!" Fire comes out.
The cream of the crop.
And then there's also mods to make the moon a Death Star, and you get a lightsaber, and you get step cloaks. Like there's, but these are only on the PC. If you're on console,
mods,
you're screwed. If you're on console, you're screwed. But if you're on PC, you're like, woo.
Oh god. But back to video game adaptations, keep tracking off. But anyway,
yeah.
I would, personally, like the first Resident Evil was fine, but after that, I started to fucking
I know.
well, here's my point to it, and you're a big Resident Evil buff.
Totally.
Okay, Resident Evil about having powers a lot? It's about being usually you and your partner who are usually
survival horror
human,
as the
human,
aspect of
yeah,
it.
and you're fighting something that's you don't know how the fuck you're gonna beat it.
Because it's survival horror.
Okay, now when you take the movies, it's about Alice just gets powers now.
Yeah, which is totally...
When does it turn? When
does it turn into
become a survival
Zelda
horror to a fucking superhero movie?
What was funny is that when what is it, Afterlife? Yeah, the
newest one was Afterlife.
Yeah, I guess the guy actually read the script and was like, "Oh, that's why she loses her powers."
At this point, really, I couldn't really handle it.
Okay, let's talk about the elephant in the room, the Super Mario Brothers movie.
I never looked at that.
It wasn't? I thought it was. All right, then
but I knew it in the back of my head. Yeah, I didn't. It's it's not fucking.
It's not even a movie.
It's not even.
It's not even really a movie. So we all agree with that. So we don't have to talk about that because everybody on the internet has talked about that movie. So let's just skip over that.
You can watch anybody else go on YouTube.
Yeah, if you want to hear people talk about the Mario Brothers movie,
you know how not to do
it.
what's right in the game. To not follow the game. This is exactly what you fucking do.
Yeah.
All you do is take Mario and Luigi and fucking put them in their costumes. That's it.
Yeah, really.
I mean, they did that with Resident Evil too.
Yeah. And they did it with
What the fuck's Leon? Okay.
Okay. Well, supposedly in this latest one, that's when they're going to start introducing more of the people. But my entire thing on it was she's in the second one. My entire thing on the matter was that if they were going to introduce characters, the least they could have done was introduce them in the right kind of manner. They did two right because in Resident Evil 3,
they had Jill.
Jill was in it, and she did meet up with Carlos. So
where's
boom.
Carlos? What was Carlos' name?
Carlos was one of the Umbrella people. He was one of the Umbrella units that.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah. So those two. So them two meeting was actually right. Now the ending, where Jill is working for Umbrella.
Oh, here we go.
Why?
Jill never works. Well,
we all know
she gets like she gets like the mind controlled tit robot thing, like from Wesker.
Yeah.
And number 5 in the game, the movie.
No. In four, if you watch it at the very end, you will see Jill inside of a helicopter, dressed in the Resident Evil 5 battlesuit costume with the blonde hair and all, talking to Umbrella units inside of the helicopter with
the mind controlled tit bug.
Which personally, Wesker's not dead.
He's not gonna die. He's Wesker.
He's not.
You're gonna have to kill him fucking brutally to kill him.
You probably don't even. You gotta kill. You gotta make the super prison, like they do with a bunch of bad guys. And you gotta make the super prison. It's in a different dimension where he can't escape, and then he'll escape it a couple years later.
He worked with Dr. Doom to do it, bastard.
It was in the event. I remember watching the Avengers: Earth's Mightiest Heroes on Disney Channel, and it's actually a good show.
I'm not.
Ant-Man and Iron Man, they create this prison in the negative zone. Okay, in the negative zone, they create this prison, and that's where they hide all the bad guys.
Mm-hmm.
And they could put them in there, and until the robots that they made, which are called Ultron, rebel, and they get to
Ultron rebelled. Ultron was a fucking.
Ultron rebelled and decided to kill all the people in the world, and then you have this, and then in that one episode, there's this one episode where they had this guy who could control gravity, which is the ultimate troll power. If you think about it, because he can basically control reality because it's
true
gravity. Nothing can escape gravity.
What if you can fly?
He'll
gravity, dude.
Gravity. He'll increase your gravity, so you can't fly. He increased Iron Man's gravity. He increased Thor's gravity. He couldn't fly. Like he could control your gravity and gravity around him.
I want to say this, but I'm not going to input it because I'm not going to be that.
He calls Graviton is what his name was.
Okay, well, wouldn't Goku be kind of like immune to that?
Mm-mm. We always gotta bring in Goku.
I don't know. Well, he's like trained with Supreme all the Kaiji under 100 times Earth's normal gravity.
Mm-hmm. He's just gonna go for more hair, and then he can be heavier.
Okay. I mean, think about it. If Goku was immune to that, there would never, ever, ever be a reason for the hyperbolic time chamber. Never. Point blank. Never. Because
just thought of something.
Because every time they went in, and they would power up they would turn the gravity, they would increase the gravity, they would intensify the training.
Oh, it's not the hyperbolic time chamber. You think about the fucking.
No. Because when they went inside the hyperbolic time chamber, they still at one point in time they also increased the gravity in there too for their training.
Oh.
I just thought of something. You want to make a really good, if they wanted to redo a Dragon Ball movie, you want to make a really good movie, like a series of episodes that would make a good movie, is when he's on the Serpent Run. Is when he's on the Serpent Run thing.
Wait. The Run Back or the Run 2?
The Run, the first movie is the Run 2, the end of it, and the movie's running, and the second movie has him running back. I think that would make a cool movie because those are my favorite episodes.
What would you call it back? Then Back Again on Snake Way?
Yes.
Who would you hire?
Then and Back Again.
People are fucking looking at us because your lad's
Yes. That's what you would call it. It is hilarious. I'm serious though. Come on.
Then Back Again on Snake Way.
Well, wait.
It would be kind of cool.
Oh, dude, and then look, they have the cover, and then it's you have one half of the snake, and then you have the second half on the.
That would work.
You see him strolling like this.
And it's how and it's the covers are holographic or limited edition, and it shows them walking, and then the other one shows them walking.
Dude, somebody's gonna do this shit. You know that.
That's so awesome. Why is that so awesome?
Oh man,
why is that so cool?
Those were the greatest episodes.
The second movie is gonna be 10 fucking minutes because he gets back so fast.
I know he gets back. He has to travel this whole tour on this long ass snake thing, and then he gets to this monkey.
I fall into hell and.
And then he gets to this monkey with a halo on his head. No, he has the halo, but the monkey doesn't. And then
not yet.
And then not yet. And then and he's like, "Hey, dude, teach me." And then he unlocks a secret or something. Then he has to run
catch
back
the monkey,
which takes him it took him maybe what how many episodes to get to the
son
end?
of a. Well, think about how months time, how many months has passed when he's fucking training with Supreme Kai and he's only done 2 fucking things.
Yeah, and then but he takes all this time to get to the end, and then it takes him maybe half an hour to get back.
Yeah.
He
fucking flies.
Yeah,
back.
it's you couldn't have flied to there.
Yeah, that's true.
You couldn't have flied. Maybe it was the whole thing of completing the trials, and unless you complete the trials, you couldn't do it, Hercules.
I bet.
Yeah, well,
King Yama's like, nope, you can't fly in this. You gotta walk. And Goku starts to fly. So son of a bitch, fucking lied to me.
Something. I don't know. I always thought that was just kind of funny though, because then he's just he's running dashing on the edges.
Yeah.
And I'm just
you'd fly.
Why you just?
But he couldn't call him Nimbus, could he?
No, he can't. No, he couldn't call Nimbus.
No.
Well, I always wondered where the fuck Nimbus goes after he doesn't use him.
In the sky,
in the sky somewhere randomly. It just.
It's a cloud.
It's
so
a cloud.
It can, hang out.
It's like a cloud that
a little golden cloud. There's a golden cloud in the sky.
It's just that random
sun.
It's just that random cloud.
Nimbus.
It's just that random cloud in the sky.
Yeah, then he just goes Nimbus.
They never have a clear sky because that one cloud's always gonna be there.
True.
Yeah, it has to be because he's right there. He's hanging out. He's hanging out on Nimbus. He's hanging out.
It's just right there.
You know what would be a horrible movie, Dragon Ball? The Spirit Bomb episodes.
No.
Morgan Freeman doing commentary.
Those are the Boo episodes.
Hold on. Well, the Boo episodes, they're not.
No, Cell. I'm sorry, Cell.
Okay, here's my point. Morgan Freeman doing commentary as Goku during the Spirit Bomb episodes. I was charging my Spirit Bomb and Frieza can't.
I wish I could tell you that the Spirit Bomb would help the world. I wish I could. But sadly, the Dragon Ball world is not a fairy tale world. It's a world full of Dragon Balls and wishes. And sometimes it's full of happiness. But not a lot.
That would make the episode so much
better. That was the worst Morgan Freeman impression ever.
I think, if they were to ever attempt to retry this Dragon Ball thing, if they ever did, I think the best one
You still have this look of disgust on your face.
I think the best one that they could try to emulate, I think would maybe be like the non-canon series, like the GT, the Shenron Saga.
Oh, fuck GT. I'm sorry. I'm out. I'm staying out of
The
this.
Shenron Saga.
No GT. No GT.
GT's not canon because I don't like GT. I'm a Kira guy.
I'm thinking.
Wait,
I really didn't like GT at all. The only GT thing that I did like was the Shenron, them fighting the dragons from the Dragon Ball.
Well, that's pretty badass.
Well, if you look at GT seriously,
that
story was all about Goku. It was. It fucked over.
Well, so was Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. They had key characters that he also played in there too.
Okay.
Okay,
they brought those key characters back in the very first episode of GT, and those suckers was like, we want him in his weakest form. You're a kid again.
Well, look at it. Gohan didn't shit. Goten
To be
didn't
fair,
do shit.
Kid Goku is the coolest Goku. Kid Goku, I think, is the coolest Goku. It was like, he was able to tell Bulma that he did not want to look at her ass in that one video I showed you. How to shut up, bitch.
Dude,
up.
you know that's actually edited from the original version too.
I know how to shut a bitch up, Goku style.
It shows like her whole.
It's just this reaction. Have you seen it?
I have not seen that video.
Oh my god.
Oh.
He's gonna watch it.
We're gonna do. Oh, we want to do like a reaction.
Sure.
Oh wait, I don't think I get internet in here.
No, you gotta fucking
get airweb.
But there's a little there.
Let me get air user.
People remember like, hey, you guys are fucking assholes. You should already have this ready.
I know. We'll who's ever editing it, we'll edit this out.
Well, looking at you.
Fine, I'll do it.
Any day now.
We have now entered the Matrix.
Yep.
Which the Matrix is a ripoff of.
What do we wait?
I was fucking.
Matrix is a ripoff.
A ripoff of something.
It was
Megazone. Is Megazone something?
Something like that. Like some kind of. I do know he said it was like a rip from some kind of.
Avatar is a ripoff of Matrix. It's Avatar. James Cameron's Avatar is Matrix plus Pocahontas plus
Thunder Smurfs
plus Fern Gully plus it's all my favorites. Go internet. You are being a dick to me right now.
Internet will be a dick to
Go powered internet.
Go internet power.
Go.
Internet power up now.
Oh, so he's got Yugi shit on that. Told
you.
Yeah. That's the most hilarious thing ever.
Oh yeah, I showed him that.
Oh my god, None Piece.
There it is. How to shut down a hoe is demonstrated by Goku from Dragon Ball. Here we go. He has never seen this.
I've never seen this.
He has never seen this video.
Yeah.
We'll put a link to it at the. If you haven't seen it too, we'll put a link on the when we upload this on YouTube. We'll put a link
and below in the
how to shut
area.
Shut down a hoe.
And I'm not gonna hand it over just because you're a girl. But your grandpa said to be as polite as possible. Hey, I know what. Look, I'll trade ya. You let me have your Dragon Ball, and I'll let you have a little peek.
It gets better.
What do I care about seeing your dirty old fanny?
So bad. Oh, yeah, that just happened right there.
Well, I guess it's one way to end an episode, I guess.
Totally the best way to end an episode. You can recover from that. You're gonna be all right.
My side hurts.
I care about you, dirty old friend. Damn.
I only saw the video because like Ego Raptor favorited it, and I'm like, what is this? I click on like this is the best. I about died laughing as well when I first saw it.
Oh God. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed our commentary
talking shit about stuff.
Well, this is the Pit. I'm James.
Lydell.
Eric.
And this is the end.
We'll have more episodes every week.
Every week.
God,
if there's a fuck up, somebody might be missing, but we'll fix it.
Yeah, we'll make sure for it to work, and they'll get better. We promise.
So don't get on our balls.
Yeah, like you guys didn't talk about glitches, or like you guys aren't funny yet. Like we'll get funny, and then you'll like be smacking yourself in your own ass because we are funny.
We'll take our dicks and slap you across the face.
No, we don't want to take dicks and slap people across the face unless they're women.
Well, then that'd be sexual assault. Okay.
Dildos are fine.
Okay.
Anyway,
this is the end of the episode. But we'll come back to you guys for a whole week and
next week, next Monday. If you guys have anything else you guys want us to discuss, our personal opinions or whatever, comment down in the
in our pants. Below. Comment down in our pants.
Mm-hmm. That sounds appropriate. Comment in our pants, and we'll discuss it with you.
And in our pants.
In the next video.
Or you can email, or you can, and also all three of us have separate channels. Mm-hmm. Those links will be on the P.I.T.T channel page. Mm-hmm. We all do each different things. We all have different stuff we do on our own separate panels, and we also come together to do this. So if you want to check out other videos, like, hey, I like this guy, or hey, what else does this guy do? Like, you just click our channels.
Liddell's music, Eric's reviews, and I'm gonna do podcasts, and I'll be talking about.
You're gonna do vlogs
stuff.
Yeah,
not vlogs. I'll be.
Let's say your name of the channel, so we can say it right now. Like what your name channel is.
Mine's Zeltronics937. We'll probably have a bubble like right here telling how to spell it and such, so you can click it and go to the page.
Mine is Videos from the Grave, and here is the annotation right in front of my eyes. Just click my beautiful eyes, and you'll go to it. I do reviews on cartoons and movies and comic books and stuff like that. And mine, I forgot what fucking hell the username to, so that'll be in the description when I tell Eric. But there's nothing up there but stupid videos at the moment. So I gotta put a podcast. I think one's called a sword something. Oh God, the sword flip. I think one's called that. Let's flip a sword. Oh yeah, you're working as temp there, Chief. That's my old friends. They're fucking crazy. You seen that? Yeah. Oh God.
Now I gotta check that out myself.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, we're fucking around so much, and it's okay. We're rambling on. This is the end of the episode. We're nearing an hour. I know. We will see you next week. Okay, guys.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned for the awesomeness that you are about to receive from your iPhones.
No Betty White shit.